Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move. And, of course, the Warriors, 2.5 games back.
And I think for the Mavericks, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
A resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Williams, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. And for Golden State, we've got Looney, Kuminga out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Podziemski in at the shooting guard position. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And, Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
Now here's Jones after the miss from Stephen Curry. Jones, the pass to Williams. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Mavericks basketball.
Here's Doncic. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Podziemski. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas with the ball, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And so it's Golden State with it after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And Stephen Curry gets the 3.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Here's Kuminga, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Irving passes to Lively. Irving with it. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's about focus and determination by Luka. Takes the contact, doesn't alter the outcome.
Curry against Doncic. Beyond the arc. The shot by Curry, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Pass to Williams. Now, here's Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Curry. The 3 for Doncic. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Pass to Lively. Doncic outside. Nobody near Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 now.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Curry, good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Curry against Doncic. Outside Irving. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Pass to Podziemski. To the inside, and stolen by Williams. Doncic outside. Out to the right wing. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, Luka, just a preternatural gift for finding the open man. What a pass.
Warriors leading by 4. You know, Doris, guys like Grant Williams are so vital to the success of the team. He doesn't get too greedy, does he?
No, Kevin, and the key for role players is being willing to star in your role nightly. For Grant, he knows what that means. He's got to be versatile defensively, and he's got to knock down open shots. He's willing to do both at a high level.
Here's the pass to Lively. Curry against Doncic. Launches it. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Curry way outside. Looney with the bucket.
It's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Irving with the ball. He's got 5 on the wing. Doncic. Over Curry. And that one's good. Doncic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Gets 1 to fall, but only his 2nd make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Curry. Another miss by Curry.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 7. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. He is out there with Irving. Then there's Paul. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. Now Paul. Following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. George, that's good.
Is there anybody better than Chris Paul at putting the ball on time and on target?
Mavericks trail by 9. And here's Hardy. Left side, Irving. They get it back.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Curry. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Here's Irving. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Irving's got his third basket of the night right there.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA. And right there amongst the most valuable in the world.
3 points.
New ownership, a new arena. They've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And here is Curry after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Doris. How do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change. Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry.
Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
Now, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
And he knocks down the first one. And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
And Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Irving against Curry. Irving looking for an opening. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving against Curry. Curry laser-guided shot from deep range.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
To the paint, Curry with the steal. Shot from 12, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Thompson's checked in. And how about now a quick check of the league's assist leaders? Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Third is Luka Doncic.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here is Hardaway. Not a lot of room. This one for three. Warriors with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Took him no time at all on that one. Doncic has got 6.
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
They set the pick. Curry kicks it to Looney. Back to Curry. Down low. Shot clock at 5. And that one is good. Looney's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Pass to Doncic. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
One shot.
That one misses for Kuminga. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 16-point game. Lively the pass to Doncic. Kicks it to Irving. Fires, high post. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Curry with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jones dishes to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. A 3-ball from Doncic.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Curry's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 13. On the wing, Doncic. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Jones. Williams kicks to Irving. Shoots from the baseline, and he nails the jumper. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Here's Looney. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
Sometimes you show up to the game and you just feel it early. Like, That's how it looked tonight, showing the range and doing it consistently.
I know I'm feeling it. What about you, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I don't know what it is, but I feel it. And now let's take a moment to look at the upcoming games on the schedule.
Yeah, they got to like the look of their next few games. Some soft targets in there. That's no reason to take it easy on them. Got to drop that hammer. Boom, boom.
Big fella not cutting them any slack. That's how we do it here at 2K. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Thompson is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Curry. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Podziemski in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Jones, no one around him. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Podziemski, covered by Irving. It's Curry outside, unable to get that one. Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. He dishes it to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Irving. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Irving's got 13.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
Curry against Doncic. Curry a screen on Jones. Passes it to Looney. Thompson outside. Over Jones. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A shooter of Thompson's caliber has little trouble in the mid-range.
Curry against Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Podziemski. Still scoreless. Here's Curry. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the most dynamic ball handlers in the game. He has more moves than you can count.
Irving can't get it to go.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
8 feet away, and the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2. And now a 9-point Warrior lead. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Doncic finds Irving. Back to Doncic. In the corner, Irving with it. Offline with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Over to the wing. Kuminga with it. He's against Williams. Out to Thompson. The tray. Thompson with the 3.
Well, this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
Now, here is Irving. Guarded closely. And yes, it's good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Pass to Kuminga. Out to Thompson. Now the pass to Curry. And he drops in the way up off the glass. 27 points for Stephen Curry.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, the teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks. Then for the Mavericks, Hardaway's checked in for Grant Williams, and it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. Warriors leading by 10. Paul outside. Thompson outside. Now here's Looney. He's covered closely. Close to Paul. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Kuminga, no good. Mavericks trail by 10. Doncic outside. Over Paul. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Here's Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Doncic. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now here's Kuminga. Passes to Looney. And Thompson kicks to Paul. On the wing, Thompson. By Hardaway.
Well, pick and roll is a crucial aspect in the NBA. Klay Thompson on time and on target.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 10. Here's the screen. Here's Lively. Defended by Looney. Here's Doncic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Doncic, no good on the free throw.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
High, arcing shot, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 22 points. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Hardaway in the front court along with Williams. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here is Doncic following the three from Chris Paul. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Jackson Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic passes to Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. Outside Williams. The three. The Warriors pull it in. At one point they led by 16. And the pass to Wiggins. Pass to Jackson Davis. And down it goes. Dunk threw off a wonderful assist.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Irving passes to Powell. Doncic outside. A three ball. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 16 here in the second half.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. The Mavericks also with the sub. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Hardaway. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Doncic against Paul. There's the dish to Curry. Launches a three, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, how about being on the other end of a nice pass? Chris Paul usually sets guys. That time he is set.
Now, here's Doncic.
Clearly a foul.
Chris Paul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, happy.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
So both teams making some changes here. He hits the second from the line. Now Curry. Pass to Looney. Here's Podziemski. Covered by Irving. Thompson outside. From downtown. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Assistant.
Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Curry. Dishes to Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Here's Podziemski. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Team foul. At the line for the Dubs. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Williams. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Jones. Good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 9. Now, here's Doncic. Passes it to Irving. Clock at 6. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Count that one. Irving's got 19 points.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Pass to Podziemski. The screen from Thompson. Curry outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. Warriors with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. 1:52 left in the game. Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Looney. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Doncic. Offline from the top of the key. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Kuminga. And there's the pass to Curry. They double-team Curry. 3-pointer. Klay Thompson, and that's good. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
We know that Klay Thompson is able to sustain an offense all by himself for stretches of a game.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 12. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter.
The nation once again give it up for your Warriors dance team.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Right block shot. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Warriors.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Pass to Podziemski. They double-team Curry. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Thompson surveying the floor. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
On a night like tonight where everything's clicking, just want to embrace it, and more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man, and you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.